Experts say these EV stocks are a strong buy at the moment. These companies will benefit from the current market trends and innovations. Also, a lot of hedge funds are positively inclined towards most of these. Don't swipe or click away, because here are the top 10 EV stocks to buy now. Number 10. Fisker Inc. Fisker was founded in 2016. The company was in the business of building solid-state batteries for electric vehicles. However, their main focus was on building a car that would have a 800-kilometer range and would be able to recharge in just 1 minute. Why are they a strong buy now? Well, first of all, in 2024, their experts are foreseeing a tripling of production for their Ocean SUV in 2024. The production plant is supposed to start in November of this year, making 2023 the year in which they will build their projected 50,000 vehicles. But what if no one buys? Well, so far, they have 40,000 vehicles on pre-order, which would mean that selling 50,000 units would be a rather conservative projection. Because of this, Credit Suisse has been interested in funding the company, and hedge funds are showing interest in Fisker as well. Number 9. Lightning E-Motors Inc. Unlike some of the other companies we'll talk about on this list, this is a heavy-duty vehicle manufacturer, meaning they aren't focusing on cars, but rather trucks, city transit buses, passenger vans, and so much more. In Q1 of 2022, there have been 15 hedge funds invested in Lightning E-Motors Inc., with a total of $10.5 million, and that number has only gone up from the previous quarter, where the company only had 7 hedge funds. Now, we should mention that they are a new company, but they're on a good path to profitability. In the first quarter of 2021, they had $27 million in net losses, and that number has almost been cut in 3, with a total net loss of $10.8 million in the first quarter of this year. This year, they sold 68 units with $5.8 million in revenue, and they are on track to sell between 55 and 75 units in the second quarter. Number 8. BYD Company Limited. If you're looking for diversification in global markets, then it would be wise to smash that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, Chinese BYD Company Limited has been growing steadily over the past years. They sell both internal combustion cars and electric vehicles. However, they primarily manufacture passenger vehicles like buses. In the coming months, they are supposed to expand into the American market, expand their plans, and create brand new models to offer to consumers. The company is currently looking at purchasing 6 lithium mines in Africa, and they've been backed up by Warren Buffett. Number 7. NIO Inc. Following this, we have another Chinese EV manufacturer that's getting in at not only EVs, but also autonomous driving, AI, and driving innovations. In April of 2022 alone, they sold 5,074 vehicles, and they have been endorsed by Bank of America analyst Ming-Sin Lee. The analyst gave NIO a rating to buy and thinks that the company's sales margins will improve in the third and fourth quarters. NIO is globally expanding, and they have taken the EU market by storm. They currently have 26 hedge funds invested in their company, with a total of $716.09 million. Number 6. SQM. The EV market is not always about electric vehicles. For example, SQM from Chile is a company that's in riding the EV wave, but on a different board. They are proving lithium for the batteries used in electric vehicles. In the first quarter of 2022, the prices of lithium skyrocketed because the demand increased, but the supply was very low. Therefore, the company has been soaring along with the lithium prices. And that's not all. SQM also produces iodine and potassium, and you know how important they are for X-rays and fertilizers. Number 5. Lucid Group Incorporated. Lucid Group is in the market of luxury electric vehicles and is manufacturing the battery systems, the EV powertrains, and the cars themselves. First of all, the fact that they have signed a huge contract with the Saudi Arabian government is a big plus. The contract states that they will buy 100,000 EVs from Lucid in the next 10 years. As for the company itself, its earnings on 360 vehicles sold equals $57.7 million. They plan on selling up to 14,000 vehicles in the coming year, which would greatly increase their revenue. On top of that, they have $5.4 billion cash on hand, which offers a very good safety net for this company. Number 4. LI stock. Supplying the Chinese EV market, LI is bringing the Li1 SUV, and they are on track to introduce the L9 SUV, their second model. They are not all electric, as they use a small gasoline engine for range extension, and it seems that the market is loving them. Why? Because their sales have gone up 63% in the second quarter of 2022. On top of that, they have tripled their sales in 2021, and their July sales are up 43% compared to the July sales of 2021. The company's revenue seems to be growing with every passing day. Number 3. General Motors Company. Some say that General Motors is a really strong buy at the moment. They started 2022 really strong, thanks to the major customer demand for their electric vehicles. Chevy, GMC, and Cadillac are embracing the EV future and are adapting pretty well to it. That is probably why in Q1 of this year, GM saw an EBIT adjusted of $4 billion. For the entire year of 2022, they are expecting to see a net income of up to $11.2 billion. Their current biggest market is supposed to be in the USA, and the hedge fund sentiment is on track with this. In the first quarter of 2022, there were a total of 76 hedge funds, with stakes equaling $5.5 billion. And in the second quarter of 2022, their number grew to 90, and their stakes to $7.13 billion. Number 2. Ford Motor Company. In March of 2022, Ford Motor Company made the biggest announcement so far. They said that they will be splitting their company into Ford Blue and Ford Model E. Obviously, Ford Blue will still focus on the old-school combustion engine, but the Ford Model E department will focus more on electric vehicles and innovations in the EV field. This was a good decision, and they have the numbers to back it up. In May of 2022, the sale of EVs jumped 221.5%. Plus, they said that over 75% of their customers that have booked the all-electric truck are new. In addition to this, the company is planning to create 6,200 new jobs across 3 of its major plants, thanks to an investment of $3.7 billion into the company. Also, the hedge funds with stakes in the company have jumped from 46 in Q1 to 53 in Q2, and stakes from $1.23 billion to $1.7 billion respectively. Number 1. Tesla Inc. Clearly, our top spot would be reserved for Tesla. CEO Elon Musk is turning the entire world of EV on its head, and it's not just cars they're after. Everything from batteries to solar is fair game when it comes to Tesla. They are receiving investments from 91 hedge funds, up by 11 from the initial hedge fund investors at the start of the fiscal year. They have delivered over 310,000 vehicles only in the first quarter of 2022 alone. They are posting a revenue of $18.8 billion, which is an increase of 81% compared to last year. And if we listen to the company's forecasters, their vehicle deliveries are expected to grow by 50% every coming year. A company like Tesla shouldn't have a 27.1% growth over a single quarter, and yet the company has managed to do this successfully. On a related note, do you think the Ford F-150 will become a major competitor for Tesla's Cybertruck? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.